Help us fill all of these shelves with baby supplies for our News 3 Now community baby shower that starts this morning. Details straight ahead.
Plus, we're taking a look at what's on the market that could end up saving you thousands of dollars in home repairs.
And a few flurries moving on out of southern Wisconsin this morning. It's a milder start to the day. We do have an alert day for some wintry precipitation tonight. More coming up.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning on a Monday. I'm Shane Hogan.
I'm Chris Stanford. Starting out in the 20s this morning, feels so much warmer.
You could feel it as soon as you walked outside.
Yeah, but we have some big changes coming up in the forecast, some shots of precipitation. We're right on that verge, Kelly, that 32-degree mark. So what are we going to see today?
Yeah, today we're going to be okay, it looks like, for the rest of today. It's just going to be kind of cloudy. We did have some flurries pass through, and a lot of this was not actually reaching the ground here in the Madison area, but all that is on the way out, and for the rest of today, it should be quiet. You might be a little bit of a mist out there as some moisture will start to increase going throughout the afternoon. 23 in Madison, also Windsor, Brooklyn at 23, Stoughton currently 24. We haven't been in the 20s basically since a week ago Friday, so it's been a long time. We're 23 degrees warmer than where we were at this time yesterday morning, 37 degrees warmer in Lone Rock. So a milder start to the morning. The light snow shower is pretty much done with now this morning. Areas of freezing rain developing late tonight. That'll be about this time tomorrow morning. That will change over to some snow with some accumulation with that. And then it looks like a sloppy wet system headed our way by Wednesday and Thursday. So in the meantime, just fairly cloudy today as temperatures climb into the lower 30s, likely to get above freezing. So a lot of that crud on the roads, a lot of that snow and ice will be melting. Going to be kind of a sloppy afternoon for us as temperatures climb up to 33 later today. It will be breezy as well. That southerly wind up there at 10 to 20 miles per hour. More on that alert day that will bring in that wintry precipitation coming up.
All right. Yeah, I think we're going to make a transition from crud on the roads to slush. Cruddy and slushy.
I will take slush over the crud.
Same. All right, here this morning we are teaming up with a local nonprofit to make sure that all new parents have the resources they need to bring their baby into the world.
That's right. Our Leah Linscheid is live with the details on the community baby shower. Good morning, Leah.
Good morning, gentlemen. Yeah, I'm out here at Babies and Beyond on the far east side. We're just off of South Stoughton Road here. And if you haven't heard of this nonprofit, they are doing incredible work for folks across southern Wisconsin. So I'm a relatively new mom, right? Zeke at home is just over 1 year old, and I know how stressful it is to have to bring a baby into the world, navigate this new world as a parent, and then on top of it, afford all of the necessities. We're talking formula, we're talking diapers, wipes, everything you can possibly imagine. That's where Babies and Beyond helps out. They serve 1,000 babies a month with everything that I just mentioned. I want to give you a sense, though, of the need they have when it comes to donations. So all of these shelves represent about a week's worth of diapers. You can see that they're organized here by size. 1, 2, 3. Zeke is size 4. You can see we're starting to run out of diaper donations here. For the bigger size kids, size 5, size 6 pull-ups, they start to get a little bit less in terms of donations. So that's what we're looking for in our community baby shower this week. To give you a sense of the need here, the United Way of Dane County reports that 3,000 kids under the age of 5 live in poverty here. If that number doesn't shock you enough, across the country, 28% of parents, more than a quarter of parents, say they skip meals to afford diapers. They're expensive. That is an incredible stress for new parents. So if you're someone who is in need of help at home, or you know somebody who needs this help, Babies and Beyond can help you out. Anyone who comes to this center on South Stoughton Road will be served, no matter what. Families can shop the center for free once a month for maternity and baby clothes, all the supplies I've been mentioning, and equipment too, things like baby pumps, or excuse me, breast pumps. You'll also get a set amount of diapers, wipes, and formula. Now, if you're watching from home this morning thinking, oh my gosh, I totally remember those first couple of months when I was a new mom, or when I was pregnant and I was worried about becoming a new mom. I want to help these people. We're going to talk about how you can donate to our community baby shower all week long. We're going to have coverage every single day, culminating again in a show on Friday asking you to donate to new parents across southern Wisconsin. For now, I'm going to send it back to you boys in studio. Chris and Shane.
All right, great cause. Talk to you soon, Leah. Thanks.
All right, to the 2024 presidential campaign now, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has officially dropped out of the race. DeSantis made the announcement yesterday and has since endorsed Donald Trump. DeSantis says he's supporting Trump because Nikki Haley represents, quote, the old Republican guard. That leaves Haley and Trump to face off in the New Hampshire primary tomorrow.
Now to the Democratic side. Today, Vice President Kamala Harris will be in Waukesha County. It's the first stop on the VP's Reproductive Freedoms Tour. Today marks the 51st anniversary since the Supreme Court's Roe v. Wade decision that made abortion a constitutional right, until the court overturned it in 2022. It's the 5th time since her swearing in that she'll be in Wisconsin. The last time Harris visited the state was August 3rd of last year. The VP was in Pleasant Prairie, touting the Biden administration's investments in broadband. Her visit came just 1 month after the administration announced our state is getting $1 billion toward making high-speed internet more affordable and accessible. Harris was supposed to come to UW-Madison in the fall, but canceled her visit to attend the late Senator Dianne Feinstein's funeral.
While Harris is in Waukesha, an Assembly committee will hold a public hearing on a bill to restrict abortion. Assembly Republicans introduced the bill on Friday, and it would cut off access to abortion at 14 weeks of pregnancy. Currently, Wisconsin law bans abortion access at 20 weeks. If the bill makes it through the Assembly and the Senate, Governor Tony Evers will likely veto it. Just last month, Evers said he would veto any legislation that further restricts abortion access.
The vice president says this bill is the latest in a string of attacks on reproductive freedoms. Her statement reads in part, women in Wisconsin have lived in a state of chaos and uncertainty ever since Donald Trump paved the way to overturn Roe versus Wade. If Donald Trump is reelected, he'll try to gut abortion care in every state across the country, and he has the plans to do it. We'll continue to provide updates on that public hearing and the vice president's visit to Wisconsin throughout the day. You can stay informed with our free Channel 3000 news app or our website, channel3000.com.
It's 6:06. Buying a new home can be an overwhelming process and comes with many surprises. CR's home editors share and recommend some not so obvious products that could end up saving you thousands down the road. When Consumer Reports' Paul Hope's basement flooded last fall, he was shocked. As one of CR's home and garden experts, he already had a sump pump installed and ready to go.
We knew our basement was prone to flooding, and we thought we had done what we needed to do by having a sump pump in the first place. Unfortunately, it failed while we were away.
But having it installed was key, says Paul.
The good news is because we had a sump pump in our basement, we actually had a policy that covered the damage to our basement.
Look for a sump pump with a battery backup for when the electricity goes out but the rain doesn't. Even without a flood, you want to keep your home free from any water damage. That's where newer technology can give you a critical heads up.
A leak detector system will alert you to any leaks in your home, and that can save you thousands on potential repairs.
To monitor a handful of trouble spots in your home, consider this XSense Wi-Fi water leak detector, which offers a hub with a siren and 3 wireless sensors you can place throughout your home. Even if there's not a leak, excess humidity can often creep into your home, and you'll want a way to reduce it.
Dehumidifiers are a great idea anywhere that you have excess humidity, particularly damp basements.
This large capacity dehumidifier earns top scores for water removal and very good energy efficiency. Another CR tip, an inexpensive humidistat can help you keep tabs on your home's humidity levels.
Some of the most important tools to have around the house are obviously regular essentials like a hammer and screwdriver, but you also want to have a drill, flashlights pretty much everywhere, and batteries to power anything you might need.
And finally, now that you've got that new home, you'll want to keep it secure. This Simply Safe system earned top scores in CR's tests and offers self or professional monitoring plans. Now, when it comes to home safety, don't forget about fire extinguishers and smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. Some good reminders there.
Kelly?
Yeah, we are looking at some precipitation to be moving in later tonight. That could include some freezing rain and eventually some snow. We'll have the first warning forecast just ahead.
And ahead in morning sports, what Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love had to say after that devastating loss to San Francisco.
Plus, community baby shower, how you can help fill these shelves for folks in need right here in the 608.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning. Brought to you by Toyota.
Dear winter, we're coming. Our squad of vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is ready to take you on. Safety's the name of our game. Bundle up. Toyota.
Right now, you can get 2.99% APR financing for 60 months on a tough 2023 Toyota Tacoma. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Don't need glasses. See us for your contacts and save on your annual supply.
Habitat homes are not free. They're built and bought by hardworking families just like yours. Families with jobs, dreams, and a strong determination to create a better future. With stable homes, they can invest more in their health, education, community, and beyond.
It's a robotic money expert.
Clever. How do I start a savings habit?
Famous cabbage.
Savings habit.
Shaving rabbits.
Tech can make life simpler, but when it comes to savings habits, nothing's as simple as BMO. A BMO savings account helps you build the habit with a cash reward every month you save.
Cash reward? Ingenious.
Sardine fest.
This year's top prize goes to BMO.
I'm just in it for the saving, but it's nice to be recognized.
BMO.
Logo can identify your company, inspire your customers, and energize your team. We're 4imprint, and we can help your logo create moments that matter. Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Welcome to Badgerscape Design and Landscape. We offer a full range of landscaping services, from design to maintenance. Our professional team is dedicated to meeting all your landscaping needs. Call us at 608-295-1446 or visit badgerscapedesignandlandscape.com.
Hold on, I'm coming. You didn't tell me you were getting McDonald's.
Buy a sausage biscuit, sausage McMuffin, or sausage McGriddles and get one for $1.
Your eyewear should be as individual as you. With Shopko Optical's extensive selection of frames and lenses, our optometrists will learn about you and help you customize the right choice for your lifestyle. Visit Shopko Optical and find your new signature style today.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
This morning, talking with Babies and Beyond about our community baby shower and how you can make sure that new parents across southern Wisconsin have the supplies they need. Josh Breider joining me this morning.
Yeah, Leah, you know just how important it is to have these items to be able to be a parent, to be able to provide for your kid. And there's a way for you to be able to help out right here in our own community. Brenda Collins is the executive director of Babies and Beyond. Brenda, good morning.
Good morning.
So we're talking about community baby shower, and you guys are always really looking for help and providing things for, your clients right here in the community. And what sort of items are you really looking for here?
Yeah, so right now what we're most in need of is baby wipes, pull-ups, diapers. There's certain size diapers that we are particularly in need of right now. Newborns, size 7s. And then toddler clothes. We're always going through a lot of toddler size clothes. So we're always looking for more of that. Baby equipment. So kind of an array of things that we're particularly in need of.
You know, right here at your location off of Stoughton Road, a lot of empty shelves. And this just goes to show just why this need is so important for you.
Yeah, absolutely. So when you're serving 1,000 babies each month, we go through a ton of items. We're constantly looking to replenish all of those and keep our shelves full.
You know, you guys have been around for more than 40 years now. What is really the purpose of this organization, and just how much has it grown over the years?
Yeah, so we want to fill in the gap for families to be able to help provide them with those material supplies. We know just how much it takes to raise a child and all the equipment and stuff that you need, and you go through a lot of it. So we're here to fill in that gap a little bit and help ease that burden.
And you've seen that need really grow over the last couple of years right here in the 608.
Yeah, the need keeps increasing with the pandemic, with inflation. That need really grew, and a lot more people found out about us. So we're getting new clients every day. Babies are being born every day. So, yeah, we're just trying to keep up with that demand.
So folks can find that list of things that you need right now up on channel3000.com. What is the best way for you guys to get all of those supplies?
So this week only, we've extended our hours so that we can accept donations. So this week from 9 to 6, people can drop off donations. You could order off of our Amazon wish list and just have it shipped right here. Or you can make a monetary donation as well, and we could put that towards buying in bulk.
Wonderful. Brenda, thank you so much for your time this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
And if you'd like to learn more, again, you can go to this story up on channel3000.com. Leah, so many items and supplies that are needed to be able to help out our folks in the community, and they're making it super easy, whether you can just drop things off or that Amazon wish list. There's something for everyone.
I love that wish list. It's like a baby registry. We got to get that up on channel3000.com. Easiest way to donate. Otherwise, you heard Brenda say they're open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday this week only for you to drop off those donations. Josh Brenner, thank you very much.
You bet.
Back to you boys in studio.
Love how easy it is to donate. No excuse not to. Let's fill those shelves. Thank you.
All right, it's 6:15. Let's send things outside. Kelly Slifka's out on the weather patio. Hey, Kelly.
Yeah, it feels like a heat wave out here with temperatures in the 20s. We haven't really had temperatures in the 20s since a week ago last Friday. So almost 10 days since we've been in the 20s. We're starting out in the 20s this morning. We're not going to stop there. So a lot of the snow that we've accumulated over the last couple of weeks is going to be melting. Right now, you see those pinks and purples, southern half of the state, about a foot to a foot and a half. Really, the only area that doesn't have much snow is northwestern Wisconsin toward the Twin Cities. Hardly anything on the ground up there. All right, right now we did have a few snow showers pass to our east. Those are moving on out. We're watching this storm system down to our south. See all that green in Texas? That's rain, and that's going to be moving northeastward, eventually clashing with the cold air we have in place. Initially, we could see some freezing rain develop about this time tomorrow morning. Obviously going to cause some problems on the roads. It doesn't look like a whole lot of freezing precipitation, but enough to cause problems. It doesn't take much on the roads and sidewalks to cause problems, but you can see that system coming in from the south, eventually changing to all snow as we go through the morning hours into the afternoon. We could see some sloppy accumulation. Now, as far as ice accumulation, especially as you get toward the Illinois border down there in Monroe, it could be maybe 5/100ths to as much as 1/10 of an inch of ice accumulating with that as that moves in. That's why we have the first warn alert day, all of southern Wisconsin. So late tonight through tomorrow, we'll have that freezing rain initially in the morning, changing to snow during the morning hours, 1 to maybe as much as 4 inches, mainly to the east. That'll be the heavier accumulations, it looks like right now. The snow showers we had this morning, we didn't really see any in Madison, but some areas to the east did and southeast. That's moving on out toward Milwaukee. We'll look at just cloudy skies as temperatures climb above freezing this afternoon. That'll help the roads out quite a bit. But what won't help the roads out, you see that pink shading coming in from the south tomorrow morning, eventually changing to all snow. So we will see some accumulation as that moves on through as we go through our day on Tuesday before winding down in the afternoon. As far as snowfall accumulations, maybe an inch or two in Madison, maybe a little bit more over there in parts of Jefferson County toward Milwaukee. Right now we're at 23 in Madison, 25 in Janesville, Lone Rock at 26. Across Dane County, 25 in Sauk City, Mount Horeb 23, Oregon currently 23 as well. So a mild afternoon, just kind of cloudy. We'll look at that chance of freezing rain developing late tonight, mixing with some snow tomorrow morning. That's why we had the first warn alert day. A sloppy, rainy system Wednesday and Thursday. There might be some ice accumulation at night. We'll have to watch that by Wednesday night. Otherwise, it's going to be dry for the weekend and still mild. Highs in the mid-30s.
If you feel like it's always the Packers who have these gut-wrenching losses, well, you'd be right. Since 2000, they've lost 5 playoff games while leading with 5 minutes to go. That's the most in the NFL. But don't start thinking now this is the same old Packers. In fact, Brett Favre said yesterday morning that he thinks Jordan Love could be the greatest Packers quarterback ever. Love did look the part on the path to get to the playoffs, but he did not have his best game the other day against San Francisco. For Jordan Love, he went 21 for 34 for 194 yards and 2 touchdowns, but he did throw 2 crucial second-half picks. Even if the future is as bright as can be, this one's going to take some time to get over.
I think it'll sting for a while, watching all the games going forward. I think it'll sting just knowing that, we had an opportunity to win. We dropped the ball on that one. So it'll sting for a while.
I think part of the reason it stings so bad right now is
We fully believed and fully expected to win this game, and give San Francisco credit. They made more plays, but I felt like we had plenty of opportunities to kind of put the game out of reach, and unfortunately just didn't do enough.
And that's the part right there, what Matt LaFleur just said. That's the painful part, is that the Packers felt like they were right in that game and poised to win it basically up until the end. But let's keep in mind, a few weeks ago, there were no expectations on this team. But, you know, it does, you got to be honest with yourself. It hurt a lot because of how close it was. The dropped interception in the first quarter, not capitalizing on red zone chances, and oh, did I mention the field goal?
Because I know, I'm sure a lot of it's going to come down to the missed field goal, but there were plenty of opportunities. You go back in the first half and have 3 red zone opportunities and have 6 points. You know, there's a lot of plays out there that it just, if one play goes different, and probably have a different result.
We finish on the wrestling mat, where Wisconsin hosted Ohio State in their Big Ten opener, and what a way to get started. Eric Barnett, in the first duel of the day, pins his man in 32 seconds. Folks, that's basically unheard of at the collegiate level. What a start for the Badgers. And then later, Dean Hamity trying to keep the wins rolling. Hamity would get the takedown, which would lock up a tech fall. He gets a win, as did Spring Green native Shane Legal. But the Badgers as a whole, they dropped the dual meet, 27-15. That is your morning sports fix. Have a motivational Monday.
Thank you, Andrew. Still ahead, a Midwestern landmark gained some national attention. How community members came together after someone tried to destroy it.
We'll talk about it. Still ahead.
Donate blankets to our neighbors in need during Recycle the Warmth.
Hy-Vee hot deals are burning hot. Hy-Vee pasta, just 88 cents. Honey Crisp apples, just 98 cents a pound. And Hy-Vee Angus Reserve sirloins, just $5.99 a pound. Only at Hy-Vee.
Save big on your entire kitchen upgrade at Menards. Clearview Cabinetry is flexible by design, so you can go from doors to drawers for storage that works at every stage. And the style is so easy to update. You can do it in a snap, meaning you don't have to remodel your space to make it work even better. Right now, save on these Stoughton kitchen cabinets. Pick them up for only $3,249. Save big on Clearview Cabinetry now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Fjords has been crafting beautifully designed functional furniture since 1941. Every aspect of Fjord's furniture has been carefully engineered to create a higher level of relaxation. Visit the Century House today and view our extensive lineup. Experience the unmatched relaxation you can only achieve in Fjord's furniture. Relaxation made beautiful. Visit the Century House at 3420 University Avenue in Madison or online at centuryhouseinc.com.
Discover new opportunities together in a new Chevy. Meet up in an award-winning Equinox. Lend a hand in the Silverado with up to 14 available camera views. Or mix it up in the Trax with an 11-inch diagonal display screen. Find the Chevy that's right for you. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Equinox models. Or get $500 cash allowance, plus current Chevy owners get an additional $1,000 cash allowance.
See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To your big promotion.
And to your new house.
I know. What? I guess you had to move fast in this market.
Right? Best thing I did was get a pre-approval from Summit. Once I knew my budget, I only looked at homes I could make a serious offer on.
And how's construction going on your place?
1 month left.
Must be stressful.
Actually, no. I'm working with Summit too, and they've been great about answering all my questions and guiding me along. It's been easy.
Whether you're building or buying a home, Summit Credit Union is here to help.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
Try it this new year for only $14.95. Plus, get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen. screen.
Save every day with Hy-Vee Perks prices. Fresh Express Garden Salad, Hy-Vee Perks price $1.48. Chicken breasts, Hy-Vee Perks price $2.48 a pound. And 5 pounds of potatoes, Hy-Vee Perks price $2.49. Sign up for Hy-Vee Perks.
6:24, we're back, taking a look at Gwen's morning with some alpacas. We think it's alpacas, the plural for alpaca. Let us know. I haven't heard otherwise.
Okay.
So we're going to go with it.
I love this photo. They're just watching the cars go by.
Not minding the 0 degree sub-zero weather, are they?
Beautiful. Love it.
Thanks,
all right,
Gwen.
let's get to the trending story of the day. If you've been on the internet at all this past week, you've probably seen something about the rat hole in Chicago. That's right. Chicagoans were leaving offerings at a, I'm sorry, I hate rats. This is on the city's north side until someone filled it with some kind of white plaster type substance. But don't worry, members of the community came together over the weekend to scrub the rat hole clean. I did go to journalism school to read that sentence. And a couple got engaged right in front of the rat hole this past weekend. Look at that.
How about that?
Oh, it is kind of disturbing, you know. It's like the footprint is in there.
Right.
Some say it was actually from a squirrel.
Oh, yeah, that could be, huh? Yeah, because the fluffy tail would, you know.
Oh, someone's, what is that, Malort? That's about the most Chicago thing you'll see ever.
Well, add that to the list of things to go check out.
The Bean, Sears Tower.
The Shed Aquarium, the rat hole. Oh, the going over, folks. We have a lot of weather to talk about. Big changes right after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
Spectrum Mobile brings you our best deal to start the new year. Now you can get unlimited mobile for $15 per line. Switch to Spectrum Mobile Unlimited for just $15 per line with no added taxes or hidden fees and no contracts. Save over $1,400 for the first year. Call 855-231-7007. Spectrum Mobile includes nationwide 5G and the fastest wireless speeds with unlimited talk, text, and data. Switch to Spectrum Mobile Unlimited for just $15 per line. Call 855-231-7007 or visit a Spectrum store near you.
Find inspiration at the Build and Remodel Expo, sponsored by James Hardy. Meet local experts showcasing the latest innovations in home building and remodeling. Visit buildremodelexpo.com for details.
You've got this. You didn't think your sister would take you up on the dog sitting offer, but here you are. Barriers? Purchased. Doggy distractions? No expense spared. Yeah, you've got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with $50 overdraft grace zone. So when you have to make a purchase, or 7, to prepare, you can be sure we're looking out for you, so you can look out for him. You've got this with Associated Bank.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line, many impacted by physical or mental health challenges. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net that keeps them safely in their homes. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative, with 95 cents of every dollar donated going directly to those right here in your community. Help by visiting www.heatforheroes.org or by calling 1-800-891-9276. That's 800-891-9276.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
This morning, a warning from the city of Madison for commuters about dangerous road conditions.
We thought it could work earlier. We would have done this earlier.
Plus, we get answers for why the snow and ice still on the roads.
We will be melting a lot of that snow and ice as temperatures climb above freezing, starting out in the 20s this morning. We have some more precipitation coming in later tonight. All the first warn forecast coming up.
Good Monday morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
And I'm Shane Hogan. We've been talking about the weather, of course, all morning long. We're expected to see some more active weather later tonight. Kelly, what are we expecting?
Yeah, it's going to be one of those things going into later tonight, about this time tomorrow morning, where we can expect some freezing rain and then eventually some snow. Still a little bit of uncertainty how much snow we'll get, but there will be likely some accumulation. This morning, we're starting out at 23. We haven't been in the 20s basically since a week ago Friday, so it's been a long time of being in the deep freeze, and we'll likely climb above freezing going into the afternoon. We're 23 degrees warmer than where we were at this time yesterday. 37 degrees warmer in Lone Rock, so it is a milder start to the morning. We had some flurries mainly to the south and east of Madison. Most of that has now moved on out. Otherwise, we are looking at cloudy skies today. Today should be quiet now the rest of today. That freezing rain potential isn't until late tonight, more likely tomorrow morning, and then that will be changing to some snow. And then another system coming in with mainly rain coming our way. It looks like Wednesday into Thursday. So it's going to be kind of a sloppy week headed our way, even though it's going to be mild. Quite a few clouds around as we head into the lower 30s, likely getting above freezing. Headed out to the bus stop, not quite as cold as it was last week. Looking at cloudy skies as temperatures climb into the lower 30s today. We'll have more on that alert day coming up in about 15 minutes.
Okay, Kelly Slifka, thank you. The city of Madison, again, warning drivers that the roads are going to be rough for the morning commute. They say that most of the roads are going to look like this. This is John Nolan, the John Nolan exit at the Beltline. You can see what the road conditions look like there after a dusting of snow overnight. City crews have been out over the weekend to clear things off. And then look at this. This is East Wash at Dayton. You can see there is where you're going to see the snowpack, the patchy ice, the crud that we've been talking about. And it changes from one section to the next, and it can change fairly quickly. So that is what the city wants you to be cautious of this morning, especially around turns, at intersections, and other trouble spots.
And with those road conditions being less than ideal this morning, you may be wondering why it's taken so long to see any improvements. Our Braden Ross took those concerns and questions to the people responsible for cleaning the streets to hopefully get some answers. And it seems to all come down to timing.
If we thought it could work earlier, we would have done this earlier. No one was thrilled about the roads being as bumpy and slick and as anything that they were.
It's a question many of you have been asking for more than a week now. With the road conditions like they've been, where is the salt?
The temperatures were just so cold, and we never really hit that window where we thought it could make a difference.
City of Madison Streets Division spokesperson Brian Johnson says those road conditions were actually the lesser of two evils.
It was either make a bunch of ice or make hard-packed snow streets. Neither of those two choices were great, but we chose an option that at least we can kind of stand through that.
But as temperatures start to rise, Johnson says the salt is finally coming. Plows have started working to salt the snow-packed roads and plow the slush that's left behind.
We want to make certain the Monday morning commute is better than what we got all last week. That's why we've been on the salt routes Saturday. That's why we were on them today. We're going to probably be on them all throughout the day as the weather warms up.
And as for the possible snow and freezing rain and drizzle we could see on Monday and Tuesday, that strategy is still up in the air.
I wish we could definitely be more definite, but like as the weather sort of shifts and changes on us, we have to be able to shift with the weather.
And even though they're focused on keeping the streets safe moving forward, Johnson says they're not just letting last week's road troubles go.
What are we willing to invest in? What's that cost actually look like? We don't know any of that right yet, but we're going to figure it out. We will do our best to be better, and what better looks like is we're on our way to finding out.
Reporting in Madison, Braden Ross, News 3 Now.
Now, you can keep up with plowing updates online at cityofmadison.com, and you can stay ahead of all the changing weather conditions that are heading our way today by downloading the First Warn Weather app. Just search for WISC Weather in your app store.
6:34 now. News 3 Now is teaming up with a local nonprofit to make sure that all new parents have the resources they need to bring their baby into the world.
That's right. Our Leah Linscheid is live with the details on the community baby shower. Good morning, Leah.
Good morning, gentlemen. Yes, we are so proud to partner with Babies and Beyond, a nonprofit here on the Far East Side, for our community baby shower, making sure that every new parent in southern Wisconsin has the supplies they need. You might not be familiar with Babies and Beyond, so I want to introduce you to some of the things they offer new parents. Behind me, you can see some of the clothes that you can go shopping for if you stop here. You're a new parent and you need some help. Over here, they have a little toy section, and I did this earlier. I have to call out a couple of toys that I recognize from our home. Baby Zeke loves his fire truck. This is his favorite toy. We have the same one at home, and he loves this little bucket with the blocks inside. He gets such a kick out of carrying this around. So I can testify to some of the things that are here at Babies and Beyond that make a difference for kids. Behind me, you can see all of these bins. These are all marked by different ages for clothes for kids. Again, parents can come here once a month, shop for free for clothes, for baby supplies, for breast pumps, for everything you can think of. However, they need your donations to make that all possible. Take a look. Come with me here. This entire shelf, almost empty, right? This is supposed to be full of baby wipes. If you're a parent, you know how expensive these things get. We don't have enough here. We need your help to fill this shelf. And then over here, these shelves as well, starting to look a little emptier the bigger sizes you go. Baby Zeke is size 4. You're starting to see some holes here, size 5, size 6, and pull-ups. We could really use your help filling these shelves. If that doesn't help you donate, maybe this number will. 3,000 kids under the age of 5 here in Dane County are living in poverty. That's according to the United Way of Wisconsin. There are a couple of other statistics across the country. Something like, let's see here, 1 in 2 U.S. families. So 50% of U.S. families across the country struggle to afford diapers. It's a huge number, right? And they don't get help from the government either. They can't be bought with SNAP or WIC funds because those funds, they're for nutrition, for food. So you have to pay for diapers out of your own pocket. Now, Babies and Beyond comes in with all of these things. They can help you out with diapers. They can help you out with formula. They can help you out with wipes and clothes, but they need donations to be able to do so. So this week only, they're open from 9 until 6. Nice long hours here on South Stoughton Road for you to drop off your donations. All of those things that I mentioned. You drive to the back of the center. That's where you can drop off your donations or make a monetary donation as well. We have a link up on channel3000.com. to do that. Now, we're going to be talking about this all week long, and coming up in about 10 minutes here, Josh Sprider will be in the 608 talking with the executive director of Babies and Beyond about their mission and why this is so important, why the need is so great here in Dane County and really across southern Wisconsin. So stay tuned for that, Chris and Shane.
All right, Leah, thank you very much. Obviously, a lot of good work done already, but even more to be done, and we'll be covering that all week long.
Yeah, let's fill those shelves.
That's right.
Well, all petitions for Wisconsin's new electoral maps are in. 7 of the maps were whittled down to 6 after the Wisconsin Supreme Court threw out one proposal for not being part of the original petition. The main focus of these maps is on political advantage. Experts are predicting that conservative-led maps would lead to heavy conservative majorities based on recent elections. But maps put forward by liberal and independent firms create a more even split. On For the Record, our Will Keneally got expert analysis from John Johnson from Marquette University.
And I use a statistical model to try to understand what would have happened in 2022 had we used any of these maps. My model thinks it's more likely than not that Republicans would have kept at least a 1-seat majority in the Assembly under these proposed remedial maps.
You can watch the full interview with Johnson at channel3000.com.
In national news, a major shakeup in the Republican presidential race. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis announcing yesterday that he is ending his bid for president. He posted the announcement on X. DeSantis finished a distant second in last week's Iowa caucus and is polling in single digits in New Hampshire. He told his supporters in his video message that if there was more he could do on the campaign trail, he would do it. But right now, he does not see a clear path to victory.
I am today suspending my campaign. I'm proud to have delivered on 100% of my promises, and I will not stop now. It's clear to me that a majority of Republican primary voters want to give Donald Trump another chance.
And so DeSantis is now endorsing Donald Trump if he wins the Republican nomination. He also said while his campaign for president is ending, he will continue his mission in Florida and show the country how to lead.
Kelly?
Yeah, we are starting out much milder this morning, but we have some wintry precipitation moving in later tonight. We'll track it for you coming up in the First Warn forecast.
Plus, community baby showers. Look at these empty shelves. We need your help right now here at Babies and Beyond for their mission in the community. We're going to have more on community baby shower and just how important all of this supplies are coming up.
So I'm not sure I could even talk about this, but US Cellular has a new deal where you can get any phone for free. Seriously, wow.
My business sense says that's a great deal.
You're so right. That's a totally awesome deal.
Get any phone free when you switch.
I'm Megan Tim, Director of Community Health at SSM Health. You may know us as healthcare providers, but we live here too. And as good neighbors, we know our community thrives when we take care of each other. That's why SSM Health and News 3 Now are sharing the keys to health. Watch for our expert information and advice on air, online, and at fun local events. Join SSM Health and News 3 Now, and together we'll unlock a healthier community by taking time for kids.
Hello everyone, I'm giving this lamp away. I'm interested. Great, when can you pick it up? Hello?
I'm interested.
Can you pick it up today? Why did you message me? I'd be interested. Are you though? Yeah, you bring lamp to me.
Save yourself the hassle of selling stuff online and donate it to the Salvation Army instead. Now accepting donations at our new Madison location, opening this February.
We believe every baby deserves a healthy start. Yet many parents in our community are struggling to afford the basic necessities. You can help change that.
Please donate to the News 3 Now Community Baby Shower. Drop off infant care items at Babies and Beyond, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Visit channel3000.com for complete details. News 3 Now Community Baby Shower, sponsored by Viridian Homes and Dave Jones.
Interested in an electric vehicle? Bergstrom has the largest selection of electric vehicles and a team you can trust. Buy with confidence and complete peace of mind from Wisconsin's #1 automotive retailer. Bergstrom Automotive, driven to deliver gas, hybrid, or electric.
Your logo can identify your company, inspire your customers, and energize your team. We're 4imprint, and we can help your logo create moments that matter. Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
So I'm not sure I could even talk about this, but US Cellular has a new deal where you can get any phone for free. Seriously, wow.
My business sense says that's a great deal.
You're so right. That's a totally awesome deal.
Get any phone free when you switch.
Tonight at 6, social media is no easy playground for kids. Jalen Banks explores the impact that social media can have on youngsters' mental health. Plus, an expert offers valuable advice for parents and kids. Tonight on News 3 Now at 6. We warn you first. The News 3 Now First Warn Weather Team gave you the earliest heads up when winter storms and bitter cold were on the way. First, with the information you need to be prepared and stay safe. First Warn Weather. You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
Good morning, meteorologist Kelly Slifka out on the patio. A lot milder, definitely a big change from what we had basically over the last 10 days. We're in the 20s. We really haven't seen that since a week ago Friday. So, yeah, we've been in the deep freeze for a long time, but now we're getting out of it. We did have a little bit of snow shower activity move across southern Wisconsin. A lot of that did not reach the ground, so really no problems with that. What we're watching, though, is this storm system out of Texas. This is bringing in a lot of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, and it's going to clash with the cold air we have in place and bring us a wintry mix. About this time tomorrow morning, some of those roads might be a little bit icy. So we'll watch that system come in from the south. You can see how it changes over from green to a little bit of pink, then over to blue. That's what we can expect tomorrow morning. It looks like it's setting up right into southern Wisconsin, kind of like it always does. It seems like we're right on the edge, and that's what we're going to be by this time tomorrow morning. Well, Dave got this awesome photo of a deer at the bird feeder trying to get breakfast or supper over there. If you'd like to submit your photo, just go to channel3000.com and click on the weather section. We'd like to share those photos with our viewers. Now, we are a little bit concerned with some ice tomorrow morning. I don't think it'll be real thick, but anytime you get any freezing drizzle or light rain, freezing light rain, will cause problems on the roads. Maybe upwards of 1/10 of an inch near the Illinois border. That's why we do have the first warn alert day, all of southern Wisconsin. First, we'll have that wintry mix of freezing rain and sleet in the morning, and then it should quickly change over to some snow. Accumulation still kind of up in the air because it will be a very heavy wet snow. A lot of this melting on contact, mainly 1 to 2 inches, but there could be some 3 to 4 inches amounts, mainly to the south and east. Generally just a cloudy sky now. The rest of this morning into the afternoon, temperatures near 30 at the noon hour, topping out above freezing later today with a breezy south wind. So we'll track this tomorrow morning, 4:30. You can see some of this mixed, this pink shading coming across the border, Monroe, Janesville. Some of that may reach the Madison area, and then eventually change over to all snow before it starts to wind down fairly quickly going into the afternoon hours, say after about 2, 3 o'clock as it moves on to the east. But may pick up an inch or two here at Madison, a little bit more potentially, as long as that changes over to snow soon enough, areas to the south and east over there in Rock County and also into Jefferson County toward Milwaukee. 23 right now in Madison, 25 in Janesville, 23 in Monroe. There is a bit of a breeze out here this morning, but milder, 26 in Middleton, 23 currently in Stoughton and also Cottage Grove. First warn forecast is cloudy today with that freezing rain and sleet mix developing late tonight, tomorrow morning, changing to all snow. Therefore, the first warn alert day for some driving concerns tomorrow morning. It looks like it'll get warm enough, though. The afternoon commute tomorrow should be okay. Another chance of some mainly rain coming in Wednesday and Thursday. Going to be really sloppy with the snow melting and temperatures well into the 30s right through the weekend. It looks like it'll be quieter for Saturday and Sunday.
Folks, we are in the 608 on South Stoughton Road this morning, talking with Babies and Beyond about the need for donations for new parents. Josh Spreiter is with me this morning. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, happy to be talking about community baby shower because the need is great right here in our own community. I want to bring in the executive director of Babies and Beyond this morning, Brenda Collins. Brenda, good morning once again.
Good morning.
So Babies and Beyond, what are you guys all about here?
So we're here to help fill in the gap for families that are in need of a little bit of assistance with baby items, from diapers to wipes, formula, clothes, whatever they need. We want to be able to help them out with that.
You guys have a need for help yourself because you're going through so many of these items on a week-by-week basis here.
Yes, absolutely. When you're serving 1,000 babies each month, you go through a lot of items. So we're constantly in need of everything.
You know, when you look around the room here, you're taking a look at the baby wipe storage, and there's not a lot on here. And this is one of the items that you guys really need help on.
Yes, baby wipes we go through a lot each month, as well as the diapers, formula, all of that. So every little bit is going to help.
Yeah, you think about being a parent. There are a lot of items that you maybe don't think about every single day, but these are items that are needed all the time for these families.
Yes, yeah, and they can come once each calendar month. So we're helping them on a regular basis, starting when they find out that they're pregnant all the way until their kids are out of diapers. We'll keep helping them out.
So for our community baby shower drive this week, you guys have special hours that folks can drop off right here. You can also drop off at our station. And what are those hours going to be for folks? Because you're kind of extending them a little bit.
Yeah, for this week only Monday through Friday, we're going to open up from 9 to 6. So donations can be dropped off in the back of the building. Just drive right up, ring the doorbell, and we'll be there to help unload.
Yeah, we have that donation list up on channel3000.com. But if folks maybe don't have time to be able to go get those supplies or have some of those supplies on hand, you guys are also making it easy in other ways too.
Yeah, so you can order off our wish list. So if you want to order items and have them shipped right here, you could do that. Or you can make a monetary donation as well, and we can put that towards buying in bulk.
Yeah, and sometimes those monetary donations, like you mentioned, can go really, really far too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, when it comes to diapers and wipes, we can make that stretch a little bit further.
Well, Brenda, thank you so much for your time this morning. We appreciate it. And of course, this is going to be a big week for you guys here with the Community Baby Shower.
It is, and we're so grateful. We're so happy that you're here spreading awareness and helping out.
Well, thank you, Brenda, once again. Bring Leah back in. I mean, Leah, you know as a mom just how important all of these items are, and you go through them really, really quickly. I mean, look at how they have such a quick turnover right here in their warehouse on Stoughton Road, so this stuff is really important.
It is crazy. So my son is 1 year old. He just got off the formula, but we're pregnant, of course. We're expecting another in about a month here, and we're going to get right back on that train. So any savings we're getting right now going out the window. I know how expensive this stuff is. So glad that News 3 Now can partner with Babies and Beyond for our community baby shower. Everything you need to know, gentlemen, is up on channel3000.com. Great time to donate.
Coming from a guy who's had at least one kid in diaper for 10 years.
Baby.
I know exactly.
years.
Almost 10 years.
I can't
We've had
speak
at
on
least
it.
one kid in diapers. So that's where half my paycheck goes.
Yeah. Hey, lot of good to be
There's some
done in the
perspective right
community.
there,
Hopefully, we can all help out a little bit.
Yeah, big help. Let's fill those shelves. Thanks.
All right, it is 6:49. Coming up in the morning sprint, police are asking for your help in catching a suspect.
That's coming up in the morning sprint. We're back right after this.
Sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya. It's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
Can you achieve a brighter, whiter, more confident smile in just 5 minutes? Yes, you can, with Power Swab's teeth whitening. Let's meet our participants. They all have one thing in common. They want whiter teeth without the hassle and sensitivity caused by other whitening methods. Watch as they take the Power Swab's 5-minute challenge, transforming their smiles with just a few simple swipes. In just 5 minutes, they've uncovered a brighter, more confident smile, and so can you. With Power Swabs, you don't have to wait weeks or months to see results. It's fast, effective, and perfect for people on the go. Power Swabs deliver dramatic results in just 5 minutes a day. Step 1. Scrub your teeth with the stain out swab to hydrate your enamel and lift stains from not only natural teeth, but also caps, crowns, and veneers. Step 2. Use the ultra white swab to gently whiten teeth by 2 shades after the very first use and 6 shades in 7 days with 0 to minimal sensitivity. But don't just take our word for it. Listen to what real people had to say about their experience with Power Swabs.
My favorite thing about the Power Swabs is that I was actually able to take the swab and really get through some of those areas that are kind of like untreated. I felt like I can immediately see the results, and I'm like, oh, I'm definitely starting to see the shades getting brighter and brighter, or whiter and whiter.
Power Swabs actually, I felt, really worked for me. I definitely had a couple of people telling me that there was a difference. My wife, for sure, was letting me know that the coffee stains were slowly coming out of my teeth. It made me happy. You know, it made me want to take pictures showing my teeth.
One friend was like, your teeth look like really white. Did you do anything to it? And I was like, I did. I did Power Swabs.
Are you ready to take the Power Swabs 5-minute challenge? Order now and start enjoying a brighter, whiter smile in minutes.
Call, go online, or scan the code on your screen right now for a special offer to receive 50% off. Now get ready to look years younger with Power Swabs.
PB and J? PB before we go. P before we go. P before we go.
See you tomorrow?
Yeah.
Stoughton Health, with 3 convenient urgent care locations.
6:53, time for the morning sprint.
The city of Madison is warning drivers about roads like these today. It says that road conditions have improved but are still not consistently good for the morning commute. The road can quickly go from clear to bumpy and slick from that packed ice that's still on there. Street crews are working to try and clear these roads as best they can before more snow tonight.
A Madison police sergeant was taken to the hospital for minor injuries after a hit and run. It happened on the east side over the weekend. An MPD representative said an unmarked squad car was hit by a vehicle near Cottage Grove Road and U.S. Highway 51. That vehicle has not been found. Police are asking anyone with information about the crash to call Madison area Crime Stoppers.
Vice President Kamala Harris will be in Wisconsin today, and it marks her first stop on her Reproductive Freedoms Tour. Her first visit coincides with the 51-year anniversary of the Roe v. Wade decision, which was overturned back in 2022. This is the 5th time Harris has visited Wisconsin since becoming vice president.
A public hearing is being held today for a bill that could ban abortions after 14 weeks in the state. The bill calls for a statewide referendum on whether abortion should be banned after that time frame. It's believed Governor Tony Evers would veto the measure if it clears the Senate and Assembly. It could also rile up support among Republicans.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has dropped out of the presidential race. The announcement came last night. It comes after DeSantis took a distant second place at the Iowa caucuses. He told his supporters in his video message that if there was more he could do on the campaign trail, he would. But right now, he does not see a clear path to victory. He announced he will endorse Donald Trump.
The next Republican primary is tomorrow in New Hampshire. It's a two-person race now between former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley and former President Trump. They're both stepping up their attacks on one another now. It's all in a bid to get the support of the people. Haley calling in Trump's mental fitness into question, Trump calling her unelectable. Polls currently have Trump with a double-digit lead over Haley.
Donald Trump's infamous Access Hollywood tape will not appear before a New York jury in his defamation case. The information comes from a prosecuting lawyer in that case. That means the former president could testify in court as early as today, but it will likely be later. The jury is considering whether Trump owes more than $5 million to E. Jean Carroll for defamation damages.
The number of people killed by back-to-back storms across the country is rising. The highest state to see, the state with the highest totals is Tennessee with 27. There were also 3 deaths in Wisconsin. Winter slush is now making its way to the Midwest and the Central Plains. In the South, forecasters say heavy rain will bring a risk of flooding.
All right, meteorologist Kelly Slifka on this. A milder start to our morning. We're in the 20s, probably climbing above freezing as we get toward 2-3 o'clock this afternoon. So we'll be melting a lot of that snow, a lot of that ice on the roads later today. Otherwise, cloudy skies today, a breezy afternoon with a southwest wind at 10 to 20. A first warning alert day. Freezing rain early tomorrow morning, changing to some snow and more rain. Going to be a sloppy week this week.
All right, those temperatures starting to heat up for us a little bit. Got some active weather for you tonight. Stay with us. Another news and weather update in 30 minutes.